5 years ago when we started developing the electric auger, we started out exploring the possibility of doing a 12-volt system, but looking at the augers that were on the market, we quickly realized that trying to develop that auger on a 12-volt system, it would be extremely limiting. We felt like we could really make a great high-performance electric auger. And I think the most critical thing is actually designing an auger bit that balanced out all those three factors, which was the electric motor and the 40-volt combination, the planetary gears. We realized that we could create one heck of an auger that could do a lot of inches of ice and quite frankly could replace any power auger that was on the market for most applications.
In the 23 years that I've worked for Artisam Incorporated, I've worked on tens of thousands of augers, everything from our gas-powered to our electric. The one thing that people seem to forget, especially in our business, is that our origins come from electric ice auger. We didn't start out as a gas-operated business. That electric was what we started with. And the Ion X is just basically getting back to our origins.
Ice fishing is changing. You know, a lot of gear is coming out that makes it easier and makes you want to go out there and try it. There's high-performance clothing, there's high-performance shelters, there's all kinds of things that make it more worth our while. You don't have to worry about is it going to start, you don't have to worry about all these other things. It cuts smooth and it'll last you all day, so it's the last auger you'll ever need.
We increased the Ion XC5 battery from 3 amp hours to 5 amp hours. That's where you see the 66% increase in performance. That's why our new Ion X can cut over 1,600 inches of ice.
We took our proven cutting system and took all the variables out of it, and we went to a casted aluminum bottom, or the head is going to be more controlled, your cutting depth. It gives you much more even cut, and that's really where the smoothness of this auger comes from. And we've drilled it down now to the small details like that, and you know, it's just another reason why here at Ion we're that much further ahead of the competition at this point.
This new cast bottom system ensures perfect symmetry, making sure that both blades are always cutting the exact same amount. With a welded auger, a lot of times you'll end up with some distortion, which means that only one blade is engaged on the ice and only one blade is really cutting. It doesn't make any sense to only use one blade, so we wanted to ensure that both blades are always doing equal work at getting you through the ice faster and smoother.
We designed the Ion to be lightweight with always keeping in mind efficiency and performance. Regular gas augers can easily go over 30 to 40 pounds in weight when paired with their auger. We did this by utilizing brushless electric motors and planetary gear transmissions to keep everything balanced and in line through the power head. It also maximizes the amount of torque you get from the motor and deliver to the auger bit. When you pair that with the high strength to weight ratio aluminum handlebars, you get all the strength and control that you need without losing any of the performance.
We took the best electric ice auger on the market and made it even better. We would like to introduce to you the all-new Ion X.
When it comes to re-drilling old holes, the Ion is optimized for that. That thing was engineered to do that. It's got the flat blades and the cast bottom, and that makes a smooth cut, a consistent cut, and allows you to reopen an old hole with ease.
These things are not only lightweight, but they are super high performing, and they will cut through any ice all season long. This thing will work from November through April.
Using a control board, we are able to reverse the direction of the motor without jeopardizing the integrity of the system.
Once you use an Ion, and now once you use an Ion X, you're going to realize what you've been missing. It's just an absolutely spectacular experience. It takes all the drama out of cutting an ice hole. You don't have to start an engine, you can drill through 4 feet of ice if that's the conditions that you're fishing in. It's the only auger that you should really be considering as a consumer because it'll do everything you want a heck of a lot easier than any other auger on the market, and it's going to perform for a lot of years.